My Chinese name is Ling Ding Gang. Yeah, Ling Ding Gang. DINGGUN. So it's just call me Gang. Yeah, Gang. Welcome to Ilan. Yeah, the rainy day is Ilan day. People say Ilan is a raining city. Yeah. 这边呢就是所谓的金枣园哈 ，kumquat. Okay, this is kumquat, but this is not a season. Yep. In the winter time is a season, and now is a spring time. 它本来应该会越来越高，但是它会把它矮化到像这种高度。
When typhoon comes, there are almost 60 to 70% that will stroke Ilan.
And but that times we will not use that because the quality is not good. Yeah, it tastes no juicy, no sour. Yeah, just a little bit strange, a little bit bitter. Yeah.
说会不会有如果钢瓜梯那个叉枝接在其他的树会有不同的味道吗？这个应该
他准备要接，但是不一定成功。Lemon tree 上面对不对？等等的，可不可以？可以。然后可是就是味道真的会像你讲不太一样。
Okay. So my question is, since the baby kumquat tea will plant on different type of mother, maybe they will not related at all. So will they have any effect toward the taste of the kumquat?
我们目前发现到比较好吃的是接在这个小荆棘上面，它刚好就是比较耐雨水，然后又可以在干旱的时期。它还比较能够 hold 就撑得住，因为它的强壮度。因为他们需要拍太久，
撑不住的话，
原本的那个
对，
会长不太大。
Made some tool cards in case that we cannot think about a whole holistic ways. So there are some notes on it. So probably later on you can use it to stimulate your thinkings or in brainstorming.
Transferable, observation, disciplinary. Okay. 你通常会介绍他们买什么产品呢？
我们第一名的话，我会推荐他买这个，让他就是可以帮助消化解容易消胀气。这个是本身清早它的功效。
在讲的话，就说你来这边看看，就是那个不像那么脏，就这样那种传统那种像干洗这种，然后看你做下去，Maybe you can try to have some product without glass material in their bottle design. They want to buy something for souvenir, but since the design
where for?
Souvenir.
Souvenir? What's that?
SOUVENIR.
Oh, souvenir.
Souvenir. Okay. Maybe you can try the design. The packaging design is very good. The weight is so because that mix of glass. It's very heavy. It's very difficult for them to carry out to Hong Kong. They try to find something very small and very small in packaging. So, yeah.
我们今天来上的课呢，叫做蜜饯 DIY, which means is candied fruits. And what kinds of fruit we have today? This is prune. Okay, prune or plum? Plum or prune? Prune or plum? Which one? All right. So the same, right? We need to slide that. We need to broken that. So how come we can broken that? We use this. Here I have the knife. Too much.
Too much.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Perfect. Yeah. 起来。How many points? 下。Okay. Now it's 3 times for me.
Huh? Man, we need to shake until.
我觉得。
it's like the one-time packaging for DIY by themselves at home. It will be even nicer, so they can buy from here and then go back home.
It's a packaging or like the kit?
The kit, I think
Yeah,
it's a
yeah,
kit.
yeah. I was also thinking that would be nice. Yeah.
She think the process of DIY can make a customer realize that how they make the candy fruit and it's a healthy way and it's more like, yeah, it's better way. But the customer they just think, we are making the candy fruit and the chicken, oh, it's done. So I think
There's a gap.
Yeah, there's a gap in between.
When they come here, they only go the factories or they only go to the museum or they go to the shop. Did they go to the factory over there?
No one knows there is a
So
factory
the
there.
first and after. So the first motivation is like because of the cafe, because of the music, the big chair. So DIY process. It's not really the product in factory. Not really at all.
So the timing to the jump is very important, right? So the workshop is also, so this is jump means the ideation, timing of ideation. So at first, we have to get the input, right? So this is the learning, and we go to the place, and we got the information, and then we have to jump to the ideation. So last time I learned, this the timing is very important for the project.
日本老师他在带的过程中，他非常习惯用一些手作或者是可以立刻就视觉化看到的东西，比如说像我们昨天在做 mind mapping 的时候，他就是拿了一张大的白报纸，然后用很多的像积木啦，或者是一些废物的材料，然后就让大家直接去想到说，我们到过那个场域，那它周边到底有什么样的不同的利益相关者，或者是那个社区还有什么样子的人，然后用那个东西直接，比如说拿一个瓶子代表就是当地的就是温泉，然后可能用很多视觉化的东西让大家去引发更多的联想。
Is it?
There's instruments inside.
Yeah, but it's already 25 years old.
It's not a big issue.
For instance, like
Facilities.
building the shop,
Building design.
building the museum, that's probably quite an investment. But it's in the past. But we want to propose that he focus more on that.
This is our.
Yeah, so the idea is this yellow is right now status quo, and then we do another color with what we think it should be.
Oh, okay.
High five. Yeah.
For making the Comcode the product, so we need out of the people, the farmers, and also the employee, and also the people living in that area. So that product is the product from the community. So that I think the relation between the community is the important.
我们这一组跟其他组比起来，我觉得可能是算平均的组别，就是设计的也有，商业的也有，所以在带领上面，我觉得其实都有蛮多互补的角色。就是大家可能在思考设计的部分的时候，同时都会思考到，那你这个部分的 business model 到底该怎么去呈现？那我们昨天其实就有面临到一个问题是，因为我们其中有一个小部分的人，他们是比较擅长在于设计的部分，然后还有另外的是比较擅长在行销的部分。那因为最后简报的时候，可能在行销部分，他可能会需要一些相关的图像这件事情。可是他们用说的话，设计的人其实他没有办法完全掌握你到底要的主题 concept 会是什么。所以我们后来就是带领他们的做法比较偏向是，那我们就用一大张白报纸，大家就是同样在看一个东西，就是比如说我们今天要 present 的这个 slide 里面到底要有什么样的元素，然后用这种方式让大家视觉化的去确认是不是有这样子的元素在里面。那我觉得视觉化最好的方式就是让大家都知道我是用同一种语言，因为就是看得到的东西。
The story behind the product is that it's honest. It helps the local farmers and it's part of the local tradition. Branding does not tell this story. So this is the main problem that we are working on. And another problem that we focus on is that farmers are losing their farmland. They're selling their farmland to city people who come here to spend their holidays and their long weekends. And this is seen as a threat because the farmland shrinks, there's less kumquats, and so the market shrinks. And we want to see if we can maybe make people from the city, make them not a threat, but make them an opportunity.
So we wish to highlight the history, what is the important, what is the culture of kumquat in Ilan, and what would be the timeline history of those companies, which is Agrio. So from that point, as a consumer, we know that people buy the history because even it's expensive, because we know the value. We know that something like the packaging problems inside the products. So we found that maybe we can put more effort into the interactions between the consumer and the products. So then we will suggest that how we do the DIY, and we will put more ideas on doing that.
Our slogan is we service food that we dare to eat.
So we are TV and we went to visit Agrios. If we look at the process going from farmer to fork, Agrios is in this section. So it's a platform and it's a market channel. We propose 3 concepts, one of which is short term, where we want to make customers more aware of the story of Agrios and the kumquat. The midterm is that we want to have customers experience the story. And long term is that we want customers to become part of the story. I think is important is that the entire experience of visiting these facilities is a story. We want to tell a story. So we want people to start in the museum, to learn more about the history of kumquats and the produce that you can make with kumquats, but also the history of Agrios. After that, you go to the factory to see how candy kumquats are made. And finally, you end up in the store where you can buy produce, you can taste some of the produce that they sell. And that's also where we want to zoom in and propose some small things. We want to give customers the opportunity to put together exactly what they want and choose for either cheap, lightweight packaging or more expensive, sophisticated packaging. At the cafe, we would also like to see local people sharing their recipes with the customers. We think that we combine the education of people, the sustaining of the local culture, and the enhancing of the local culture. We would like to see that the newcomers, the city people, are not seen as enemies, but as an opportunity to become part of the local community.
In the long term, we want to engage more people into the local community. So we want to launch a project more like Adapt an Acre, which means that the people from the city, they can adopt one farmland from the farm, and they can grow some food there. And if they got time, they can help the farmer to do the farming things. If they don't have time, they can pay the farmer to do those kind of things. And after the harvest, they can get the kumquat, the food back. And also, it can provide to the Agrios to make candy kumquat. And in this process, people will get to know the local culture. They can introduce to their friends that I'm farming the kumquat and do you want to try? And by this way, they can get more people to the Ilan. And our main goal is to create a local community.
Are you happy? Yeah, in this
Yes,
group?
of course. It's very exciting, like doing this project.
Oh, really? How about your mentor?
Very nice. He gives feedback to us very well, what we haven't think about.
I feel quite impressed with the workshop because it helps us to understand the real life context. It can help us to contextualize the whole situation as a farmers, from the farmland to the market, and maybe we can have a more understanding about what's the post-market values. So it's quite difficult for this designer to understand that because we most get the information from the paper references. So I think it's a good idea for us to understand the whole situations.
If you want the sweet life, then you have to make it yourself.